Hi, I'm Kelsey. I am a medicinal aromatherapist and multimodality healer, and I'm going to chat with you about 7 different essential oils that have come forward to help us with artistry and creativity. So, very, very excited about this. The first one is tangerine. She is saucy. So, I love taking her and putting her on my sacral chakra. She's a beautiful, you can give that orange, juicy essence, right? And she's all about getting the juices flowing. So we often think maybe it's sexual energy, but also sexual energy is tied to creativity. So what are you wanting to create? Our sacral chakra is also about our passions, our emotions. It's very watery and fluid. And so perhaps you're having writer's block, or perhaps you're really stuck in trying to think about creative problem solvings, or how do you go through something with joy and passion and bliss? So incredibly juicy. Get ready for this. And so the second one to come forward is rose. So we have 2 different kinds of rose at Wisdom of the Earth. One is from Bulgaria and this one is from China. They're both steam distilled and pure. So this is very rare. It's really hard to find pure steam distilled rose. Incredible. So the rose from China is actually beach rose. So it's not that Beauty and the Beast, luscious Bulgaria rose that you get. The beach rose is a different shape. It's kind of wider, and then they grow, they kind of carpet and blanket the earth and the sand and the beach, right? And she's incredibly sweet. So whenever you breathe her in, it's just like a rose honey. Oh my God, so good. And she's immediately uplifting. And so if you are in kind of a funk, or you have a lot of like worries or stress or fear about whatever artistic endeavor or creativity that you're about to move through, she's really great about cleansing and clearing negativity. She immediately upgrades all the chakras. She's one of the highest vibrational frequencies essential oils that we have, and just so luscious, and really connecting to our heart space too. So how can we come from a place of vulnerability and an open heart space when we are being artists and creatives in the world? And so third, we have lavender spike. So we have, about 10 different kinds of lavenders at Wisdom of the Earth, but spike is really great about, I got you, babe. I have your back. And a lot of times for artists and creatives, they're the people in the world that are holding up a mirror to society. So a lot of artists are not afraid to go into those dark places of the collective conscious, and go through that healing from trauma and programming and all this crap in the world, right? And sometimes it can be really depressing and it can get us down. And so lavender is amazing at calming the central nervous system, to slow down, because it takes time to process healing sometimes. And she's just a warm hug around your heart, around your head, around your soul. And also too, if, for example, you have a performance the next day, or you have a meeting or gallery opening, whatever it is, and you're having a hard time sleeping because the monkey mental mind is going, lavender is really great at helping us sleep through that and calming all those worries and fears that are popping up, and knowing that you are divinely protected. You got this. Keep going and get some sleep. And fourth, we have cypress. So it's kind of difficult being an artist in this world. I used to be an actor, and it was incredibly difficult. It always seemed like, you have the really, really successful artist way up here, and then you have the struggling artist. And it's very rare that you meet people or have people that are, that working actor, for example, or people that can make a living off their artwork. Absolutely, there are people out there, absolutely, but it's hard, right? It's like a constant hustle to get recognition and to get value, especially in Western society, about, hey, we need art. Art is living. Art is breath, and it's expression of spirit. So cypress is like, yeah, I get it. Let me be an extra pair of wings for you to help you have resilience and that perseverance and not give up, because we need you. Cypress, amazing. Doesn't mess around either. She will tell you like it is. And fifth, we got Scotch pine. Again, native of Highlands of Scotland, absolutely gorgeous. And she's all about, okay, a lot of times creative people, we can have all these beautiful ideas like, oh yeah, we could do this and this and this and this and this. And yet it doesn't get executed. So Scott's Spine is about grounding those beautiful ideas that you get and actually put it on paper. Get that meeting organized to make it happen. And perhaps, maybe it's fear, or we feel like we don't have the resources and the network or the know-how, whatever it is, to get these ideas into action. She's about, okay, I see that, and let me help you call in those things that you need to be you and to have this beautiful divine gift, because we need it in the world. There's a reason why you're getting these ideas. If you don't take that idea and let it go and go on with it, that idea is going to go off to someone else. So if you get ideas and you're having trouble about executing it, Scott's Pine. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Then 6, we have Rosewood. Rosewood, she's an amazing uplifter with the immune system as well. So if you're feeling fatigued, run down, she's like, I got you, babe. But what she was coming forward specifically is she's made from the bark of the rosewood trees. So she's all about protection. So a lot of times as artists and creatives, you have to go into an open and vulnerable place, right? You have to be very attuned to your emotions and feelings. And sometimes people can see that as a weakness. Now we're learning more and more in society that vulnerability is an incredible gift and it's a power. It is so strong when someone is vulnerable and yet has boundaries. So Rosewood is amazing at protecting us, about saying, hey, it's okay to feel. It's okay to go to those places that you've been ignoring, that you don't want to go to. She holds our hands so that we can go there and have it as a gift to feel those feels, share those feels, and know that, hey, we're not alone. We're human beings. Everybody has feelings. Let's come together and feel those feelings together. The other thing she's great about is oftentimes for those praying people, those bullies out there that see vulnerability as a weakness, she helps us to identify that and say, oh, I see you. You think I'm weak, but I'm very, very strong, and here's my boundary. Don't cross this line. Because as we know, there's a lot of people in this world that will take advantage of struggling artists, or people that maybe don't have experience as they move up the ladder and getting recognition for their beautiful creativity and artistry. People will try to take advantage of you. So she's great about helping us to see that, recognize it, have strong boundaries, and yet stay vulnerable all at the same time. What a superpower. It's amazing. And so last but not least, rosemary. So this is, we have 3 different kinds of rosemary. We have a high camphor, a cineole, and then we have a verbenoni. And so the verbenoni, I love her because she's kind of in between the high camphor and the cineole. So high camphor is really about respiratory detox, calm, inflammation, those kinds of things. Whereas the cineole is really great for memory. So I love the verbenoni because she has both. And she's also a little bit less skin sensitive. So sometimes rosemary can be a little harsh in the skin, so you have to be kind of careful with it. But this one's really, it's a yin and really, really calm and lighter. So I really enjoy working with her. And what rosemary, one of the many, 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 many things that she's great at is memory. So perhaps you're writing a book and there's a lot of complex storylines and characters and all this stuff, and it's really hard to figure out how to weave it all together. She's really great about helping us to see the matrix. And also too, for example, if you're a musician or actor and you have to memorize pages of music or pages of lines, she's really great about helping us to retain that information and connect it to the heart. So how to retain the information and then, let the feelings and emotions flow through. You can always tell when an artist or performer is locked into that energy. Oh my gosh, like it makes you cry. And to feel elated and connected, it's such a beautiful experience. So rosemary is amazing at helping us to get there. So those are just 7 essential oils that are amazing for this beautiful creativity and expression. So if you have any questions, just leave a message below, comment below. And if you have any more questions about what essential oil would be great for you. I do free 15-minute Zoom consultations. You can email me via my website to set that up. And also, if you are interested in becoming certified as a medicinal aromatherapist, I'm teaching a course online in May, the 4 Saturdays in May, and you can sign up for that on my website. So let me know if you have any questions, and happy anointing.